Right guys, welcome back. Son of Scotland 90 with the Motorsport Manager 2017 Formula 1 McLaren Honda Series. This is part 4, race 4, and we're heading into the Black Sea, the Russian Grand Prix in 10 days. And as you can see there, we're going to have mixed weather conditions basically for the entire weekend. Practice, we're going to be nice and sunny. Qualifying is going to be cloudy and in rain, and in race, we're set for rain. So, great. I mean, I do prefer the wet races. It gives us a chance to, take more risks and stuff and get higher up the grid than we normally can. So basically, if you're not one of the leading teams, then it's always better to have a bit of rain because it throws a bit of unpredictability at you and you can try and use it to your advantage. So just some old messages here about the car condition. Got an interview with Fuji TV, and I wonder if they're going to ask us what we think of the Honda engine. I'll be telling them it's fucking shite. We've had some time to get used to the team now. We need to improve the car's performance level. Let's go with this. Fuck, I've lost morale to Alonso and Van Dorn. Pish. Has Van Dorn still got the fever? Fuck. Cause see if he has, maybe I should drop him for this next race, let's see if we can decide now. Can we work on a part for the car before the next race? So I'm trying to look, we could put on a rear wing. Let's see here, I think maybe go for this one, maybe, I don't know. We'll build that, why not? Fuck it. It's all good. Let's see. Fit parts, don't think of any parts to fit. But then you can see our top speed and our acceleration, absolute shit. Our medium speed corner, so chassis is not too bad. We're currently apparently about the second best, so take that from that you think, but man, I can't even speak, can I? Did I just get a message there for Danny Ricciardo? What? Exclusive Daniel. Some strong rumours have just emerged. Daniel Ricciardo linking him away from Red Bull. Where Ricciardo will be heading is yet to be decided, but the news should certainly pick up the... Oh, fucking hell, can I sign Daniel Ricciardo? Let's see, I'm gonna have a wee look. Just to see. Let's see here, Danny Ricciardo. Approach driver. He'll probably say he's not interested. There you go. Not surprised. I wouldn't leave Red Bull to go to fucking this pish team. So I think he's done all right, but not exactly. He's not been exactly great, has he? Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn. How do you compare the? I'm trying to figure out how you compare the. Yeah, here we are. So as you can see, Alonso's basically out-qualified. Wait, Van Dorn out-qualified Alonso? When was this? What race was it? I don't remember what race that was. His qualifying's been 19, 13 and 15. So Alonso qualified 20th in Beijing. Oh, I think that's because I forgot to send him out, didn't I? Apart from that though, yeah, that's probably my fault. Apart from that though, it's been pretty dominant, I think, from Alonso, but early days, there is a chance for Van Dorn to catch up, but he does need to get that sickness thing. He needs to get rid of that fever. That's what he needs to do. Gearbox. Can we improve the performance of this? We probably can. We have. Yep. Let's see. Can we work on the engine? I don't quite know. I don't want to. What can we work on here? Suspension. I suppose we could fix that a bit. Well, not at the expense of working on this, so we'll just leave that as it is. Thoughts on potential removal? Sure. Blah 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 blah. No, sorry to say, but I'm in favour. I'm still making up. I for one like the race. And what the fuck? For some reason, Stoffel Van Dorn's unhappy at that. Jesus Christ. So I came out and I said I like a track, and for some reason Van Dorn's morals went down. I like, don't quite get that. I wonder if he's still, has he still got that fever? I bloody hope not. Simulator. Go to the headquarters. Right, so rear wing with. Can we fit that to the car? Have we got enough time to work on it though? That's what I want to know. Can we improve the reliability of that rear wing before the race? No, we can't, but we will look to do it anyway. We definitely should fit it. I mean, we'll take the chance. Alonso will get it because he is in front, obviously, in the championship. And that's how I decided that I'm going to base this on. There you go, so we'll give Alonso that. Plus, if Van Dorn's still feeling sick, then I want Alonso to have the you know what I mean, the new part. It is what it is. Right guys, so it's time now to get stuck into the weekend now. Van Dorn still struggling, still a bit under the weather with the fever. So what I've decided that I'm going to do is, I'm going to let Button do the practice session. Hopefully he can get the car set up to a decent level for Van Dorn. And I am going to let Van Dorn do qualifying and race because I want to give, I was at the start of the season, I've said this many times, I was actually planning on replacing Van Dorn, putting him back down to the reserve driver and bringing Jenson Button up. But I want to give him a chance, and I feel like if I put Button in now, it may be the beginning of the end for Van Dorn. So this is a 16 season race. I'm going to give him to the halfway point, and we're going to compare him, see how he's doing to Alonso, and obviously, if he's not really, delivering, then I will look and make a permanent switch between him and Button. But for right now, I do want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I do want to give him these races and see if he can turn things around. So for that reason, we're going to stick with Van Dorn from now. This will be the last race. I think his fever is set to clear up before the next race anyway, so we'll just stick with him now. I don't want to just take him out for one race because it could affect his morale, and then, you know what I mean, all hell could break loose. And so I don't want any excuses. I'm going to give him the chance. I'm going to give him the opportunity to prove that he is the man. So I'm going to get stuck into practice now. It will be Fernando Alonso and Jenson Button. Alright guys, and after the practice session for the Russian Grand Prix, with Jenson Button filling in for Stoffel Van Dorn, we managed to get 3rd and 5th. Great achievement there. Alonso in 3rd, Button 5th. We did bring a new upgrade. It was the rear wing that we brought to the circuit this week. Put it on Alonso's car, and it appears to have paid off. Yes, we were on the soft tyre. Yes, we did put the fuel map up a little in practice, but I'm confident with how things went. Even without the rain here, I think we would be in with a good chance of scoring points here. And with the rain, you never know, that may even play into our hands, and I think our car will be pretty good in the rain. So, fingers crossed. I'm looking forward to qualifying and the race. My only concern is Stoffel Van Dorn. I wish maybe we'd have substituted Button, but like I said, I'm going to give Van Dorn a chance. I'm going to give him to halfway through the season and see if he can deliver. Well, who would have thought it, guys? I was saying how the rain would help us. It would give us a better chance in this race, and look at that. First qualifying session, 17th and 18th were out. Van Dorn and Alonso eliminated. Very depressing. We had pace here, but unfortunately, the rain just came at the wrong time. We didn't get to set a lap. And when it was the track was at its optimum temperature, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, you can see the effects of that are we're out, along with Sergio Perez and of course India, which is shocking. Lance Stroll and the Williams you'd expect to get through, and Nico Hulkenberg's, always trying to get out as well. And look at that. You've got a Renault last, 20th, and you've got the other Renault who is absolute fucking dog shite, Julio Palmer, and he's in first. That is complete mental, man, but that's what the rain does. It just mixes everything up. Like, look at the top, man. You've got Renault, Palmer, and then in second and third you've got both Hasses and Sainz, Massa, Fairlane, Bottas, Verstappen. Vettel 10th, Kimi ranked on 12th, Hamilton 13th. A lot of the big guns were lucky not to go out there, but unfortunately we weren't lucky, and we're starting the race in 17th and 18th. Don't know what we're going to do. Do we split the strategies? Do we just go start on the harder compound tyre? I don't know, guys. Very depressed though, but we'll get into the race, and it's probably going to be raining, so well, it's set to be raining. Will it be raining the whole race? I don't know. If the rain's going off and on, then it gives us we've still got a good chance, because obviously with the changing conditions you can make up time, but I don't know if it's just going to be on for the entire race, and that's not as good, but there's no point worrying about it just yet. I mean, we'll just have to get on with it and see what we can salvage, but very disappointing to get knocked out in Q1, so yeah, really pissed off about that. But let's get into the race and hopefully bag a couple of points in this wet race in Russia. Alright guys, so it is race day here at the Black Sea for the Russian Grand Prix. Now, hopefully we can salvage something from the back of the grid. We're currently well, I say currently, we're not going to move. I mean, that's where we're starting, 17th and 18th. Raikkonen got pole position, so great for him. I don't know, I don't know what to go for here. I don't know what we'll go for. I think we'll go race trim and medium I think we just got to play the long game here. It's going to start out, but then again, it depends when the rain's going to come, doesn't it? Because I mean, if the rain's going to come fairly quick, then we can just go on the soft tyres, can't we? We'll see. I don't think there'll actually be need for that medium thing. I think we'll just go soft. The more I think of it, don't think there'll be need for that. But we'll have a look here and we'll see what it's 50 laps. Soft tyres can do about 16 to 18. Medium tyres can do 25 to 27. There's no guarantee that the rain is going to come in the opening however many laps. I think actually I'm going to take it back. I'm going to go in the medium tyres. I think that is we could go in the hard, but I really don't want to be that slow. I think actually going on the medium tyres here will benefit us. I know I've just totally went against what I was going to do, but I mean, we could split. Do we split? I don't know what I might making this decision. You know what? We'll Fandorm's at one place higher up, so we'll fuck it. We'll split and we'll attack from the get go here. We'll see if we can get Fandorm, because it could rain, in the early laps. So knowledge, we may as well put him on Alonso. We'll put on the medium tyres. So that's it. I think that is the best way to go. So let's get stuck in. Alright guys, so here we go, man. This is it. All balls. What the fuck? Can't even speak English. All boils down to this, man. So please, God, be on my side for once. Just give me a good start. That's all I want. Here we go. Lights are going out. 17th and 18th position. It's a decent start for Fandorm, but Alonso's going back the way for some reason. What the fuck? Alonso now down into 19th. Fandorm has managed to get his way up into 15th, so a bit of improvement there for Fandorm, but why were we so bad off the line with Alonso? I don't quite know. Hamilton and Vettel have moved up quite a bit. We've got Ocon in 6th, Ericsson in 7th. Magnus on the hard tyres. Holy shit, Fandorm's dropped back down to 15th. Alonso trying to make his way up. He's trying to move up a few positions. Trying to go down the outside here. Is that going to work? I don't know. Fandorm's been pushed wide though. Fandorm now down to 16th. Not great. Alonso down in 19th. Come on, Alonso. Battle back. Right, look at this. We need to pass these guys on the harder compound. We cannot be stuck behind them. Look, a lot of these people on their soft tyres will be done. No sign of rain just yet, although we won't really be able to tell from this stage. So there we go. Oh, fuck's sake, Alonso. Why are you going backwards, son? Come on. Alonso down in 19th now. Fandorm 14th. Right, we're going to speed it up a bit. Come on. So, right, we're about to come round, finish a lap. And Ferrari now are 1-2. Raikkonen leads Vettel. Ricciardo down in 3rd now. Hamilton up to 4th. Ericsson in 6th. So Van Dorn up into 13th place. Alonso has managed to sneak up into 15th. That is good. Good stuff. And I think it's now we'll turn the engines down and everything. And I'm sick of running out of fuel and having to save all the way through the race. I actually want to be able to push during the latter parts of the race, latter parts of the race. So here we go. Oh, Alonso, you're trying to make a move. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? No, Van Dorn actually loses a position there. But he's going to get it back, I think, down the outside. Is he? Van Dorn and Stroll battling here. Van Dorn gets it. Happy days. Happy days there for Van Dorn. Right, come on, Alonso here. Can you push? Can Alonso here get past Stroll? He can. I think he can. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. He's been pushed wide. God damn it. Van Dorn, though, up into 12th. So, things looking alright here. Van Dorn into 11th. Alonso now has moved up another place, so we're looking alright. Oh my god, Van Dorn battling Alonso. We don't really want Van Dorn on the faster tyre. We'd rather Van Dorn in front. He's more likely to be faster, but we're in front of the guys basically on the hard tyres, and they were holding us up. You can see we've already fallen quite a bit behind the other guys who are on the softer tyres, so we had to pass them as quickly as possible, and thankfully now we have, so hopefully we can start catching up to them. But yeah, look at that, we're like already 3 seconds off the pace here, so I'm actually going to speed Van Dorn up a bit. We'll push a bit on these tyres and we'll go high. And with Alonso we should probably do the same. But we'll let Van Dorn get in front of us a bit because he's not going that fast at the moment, is he? Does he have a problem? 4 laps into the race already, and Hamilton now up into 30. He's got past Ricciardo. Are we beginning to reel in Fairlane? Van Dorn's got the gap now, it's 1.8. We'll see here, 1.7. Alonso, though, he's sticking to Van Dorn to his credit, but we want to start pulling away for these guys. And hopefully we can start doing that now. So here we go, Van Dorn now approaching Fairlane. And that, oh my god, these tyres don't last long here at all. Look at that, Fairlane's tyres down to 30%. So, although his tyres were pretty worn from the start. So, fuck, the likes of Fairlane, Ocon, Massa, Ericsson, these guys are all going to be pitting relatively soon. And they're going to be stuck behind all these guys in the hard tyres unless the rain comes relatively quickly and saves them. So, there's been a oh, it's Kvyat. No, it's Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz crashed out. So, Carlos Sainz out the race there. Was on the medium tyres, and now we've got Van Dorn. Come on, Van Dorn. Surely you can pass him here. He's holding you up big time, son. Holding you up big time. Do we go for it? If we can get close enough, obviously we will. Going to go into overtake mode here. I think we need to try and risk this. Let's see if we can do it. I'm going to put Alonso up to push because I don't like how close that, no, high on the engine mode. I don't like how close that Williams of Stroll's getting to me, to be honest. It's a bit, I'd rather it be a bit more comfortable than that. So, I was trying to look for the place where we can try and make the overtake and see the top guys are beginning to pull away. So, I mean, looks like the top 6 are gone. I know you wouldn't really expect to beat them either way, but Ericsson at the moment holding up Massa, then Ocon a further 4 seconds back, then Fairlane a further 5 seconds back. So, there's definitely, there's spaces, like there's big gaps in this grid here, this battle. But already, if we're, let's say for example, are we racing Ericsson? We're about 11 seconds off the pace of him, so we need to try and catch up here. Let's see if we can. I mean, oh no, don't let him get past you, Fernando. Perez is on the medium tyre. Fuck. I don't know, where's Perez comfy? Come on, Van Dorn, you've got him, yes, get in. Oh no, are you shitting me? Get in, that's fucking what we needed there. That is what we needed. Right. Right now it's Alonso's turn. Alonso, you don't want to be stuck behind him. I know you don't. I hate using all the engine mode, but if it gets us past him, I think it will be worth it. Are we going to be close enough to try and launch an attack on this straight here? If we can get close. No, he's actually pitting. Strange, so it's like Fairline's tyres are done already. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but we'll take it. Right now, hopefully Alonso now can push on a bit and start moving up the field. Fairline still in the pits. He's exiting now, so he's put on the hard tyre. Any sign of rain? Oh yes, there is a sign of rain, so fuck. Rain's going to be coming on approximately, oh my god, what lap's that? Looks like about lap, let's say lap 14, and I don't think Van Dorm's going to make it to lap 14, so we may have fucked up by not putting the medium tyre on Van Dorm. I don't think Van Dorm can make, or can he? I mean, if we start going easy on this tyre, we might be able to conserve. Let's conserve the tyre. Or can we back up the tyre? I don't know. Let's just back it up. And if Alonso gets close enough, I guess we could let him through. Depends how much we're taking out the tyre every lap. Is it currently at 33%? And now we've got Alonso right behind him, so Ocon's pitted as well, and he's come out in 18th. He's on the harder tyre, so I mean, we're in a good position. If we can stay out here, Fernando's going to be fine. Oh, fuck, you don't want to get overtaken by Perez, so push a bit. No, come on, Fernando, don't let him past you, for fuck's sake. That's a joke, don't let him past you. You absolute moron, come on, do something here. Right, Van Dorm. Why the fuck didn't I put him on that? Massa's pitted, he's come out. Fucking hell, that's a good stop there for Massa. He's actually done alright. Van Dorm's tyre's now 29%. Oh my god, no. No. I don't know. Do we actually pit? I don't know what we do here. We could pit Van Dorm instead of trying to hold him on. Is it stupid? Is it stupid keeping him out when his tyres are going to go off? Are they really going to... I'm trying to... Oh, I don't know here. What do we do? I don't know. Right, we'll just concentrate on Fernando because no, don't let Stroll past you. Don't let fucking Stroll past you. No. Oh man, this is all going to shit. This Van Dorm's going backwards now, like what the fuck's actually happening? Van Dorm down in 11th now. 9-11, fuck's sake, disaster. Oh, come on. Like, why are you letting all these guys pass you? This is an absolute joke. I think the tyre wear is not helping me. I think we've got to the stage now where it's actually stupid for me to pit Van Dorm. It wouldn't be beneficial now. If I was going to do it, I had to do it a couple of laps ago when I originally thought of the idea. Now we just have to leave him out and hope for the best. I mean, sadly, that's all we can do. Ericsson's already made his pit stop actually, and he's beating out Van Dorm there, so... The fuck's that tell you? How did those guys get in and get pit stops so quickly? I don't quite know. We're going to attack me Alonso and just use up these tyres with Van Dorm. We're having to be so fucking conservative, man. It's unbelievable. Oh, 22%. We're probably... we're wasting... I know we're wasting time here, but there's not a lot I can do. I've made the decision now, we're just going to have to stick with it. It's unfortunate. I should have just put them both on the medium tyres, but I thought, you know what, we'll split it. Although there was no real, I mean, I should have just put them both on. I just thought if the rain comes sooner, then we've got a better chance if we put Van Dorm on the soft tyres, but I shouldn't have risked it. Van Dorm now just getting eaten up here. Everyone seems to be passing him. It's not looking good, is it? Alonso, I think we'll just turn him down to the medium now and try and save a bit of fuel. Van Dorm, tyres are at 19%. We're on lap 13, and the rain's just not coming yet for another couple of laps, so... I don't know if, I think we're at the stage, is there any actual point of pitting him now? I mean... I should have just pit him. I don't know what I've fucking done here. I've definitely botched it. I feel like I've made an ass of it, I definitely have. Alonso's currently stuck behind Lance Stroll. Stuck looking at his bloody car. I'm not happy with this. I mean, I've definitely made an error. Once Van Dorn just keeps dropping further and further behind now, it's getting very sad. 15% of life left on the tyres. We need this rain to come, and we need it to come now, and please, I'm actually begging it to come now, and it looks like it ain't going to come for another while yet, so do we pit him now? I just don't see the point really. Is there any point to pitting now? We could pit now, I guess, and trying to avoid a stop. I don't know, I mean, I don't know, I really don't know. Even then, it's going to be fucking, it's probably going to go from inters to wets, but I mean, I guess Van Dorn could pit now and put on a, don't know, I mean, what do we do? Put on a set of softs for a few laps and then put on inters, or do we just go straight for the wets? I'm going to have to pit Van Dorn. I mean, I know this seems absolutely stupid, but this probably is stupid, but I can't pit now, no. Fuck, I'm just going to leave it. Have to leave it. I've messed up. Have to deal with it, live with it. Who's that going backwards? Hamilton? Hamilton's put on the wet tyre, so Hamilton, he couldn't stay out much longer, and he's had to risk it. He knows that the rain's coming, and he's obviously that's basically what we're going to have to do with Van Dorn. He's just completely risked it here. He's went straight from the soft compound to the, and then look at this, we've got Van Dorn who's basically stopped now. He's at 9%, and he's going to have to pit this lap, isn't he? I'm going to pit him. What, to pit him on there? I don't fucking know. It's not going to be enough. We'll just... do we put on the wets? I don't... Oh my god, what do we do here? Does it really matter? I think we're beat either way. We'll put on wets. We'll go with what Hamilton's done. We'll add a 50%, 25% charge, and... Oh my god, we've fucked up. I know that much. We've definitely cost ourselves here big time, right? What do we Alonso? Right, so here comes the rain. Now what do we do with Alonso? I mean, do we stay it? Do we put on the inters? Do we go straight to the wets? Everyone seems to be putting the wets on, so I don't know. Should I have pitted that lap? Have we botched by staying out here? Is all these other guys going to pit? No, it looks like they're staying out, which is good because I don't want to be losing a position. I think we could actually, let's see how long, I think we should pit and put on inters with Alonso, and I don't know, I think these guys might fuck up by, we're going to put on the inters with Alonso because it's not ready for the wets and I don't really want to stay out. So that's going to be the strategy, going to go safe. I don't know if this will work. We're going to try it. All we can do is try. And there's a mistake here in the pits with Van Dorn. Looks like the recharging the battery, so I think that's it. Broke to for the remainder of the race. Van Dorn just having no luck yet. It's disabled. So Van Dorn's now out onto the track in 19th position. And he really needs a safety car or something now to bring him back into contention here. So now Alonso does pit this lap and we're going to put on the intermediates. Let's pit for inters. It's a bit damp. We'll ignore him. We just have to leave it. Try something different. Alonso's dropped down a few percent. Oh my god, there's a mistake with the fucking tyre. The stupid bastards. I put it on... I don't get this. I put it on safe so there wouldn't be a mistake, and the fucked this up for us, man. I hate this game. Fucking hate this game. Right, engine mode, overtake. Yeah, he does need firing, Fernando. How much time did that cost us? About 8 seconds, right? So we're currently in 13th. We're going to see what we can do here. We're just going to have to fight our way through the field now. Most people are putting on like the wets, but totally flat spotted. But don't worry about it, Fernando. Like most people put on the wets, so I mean, the better. I don't know. Like I know we have to pit again. Hopefully the fucking guys in the pits don't fuck up again. Like, but as of right now, all we can do is just keep going and trying to get through the field as fast as possible, and hope that the track stays on the intermediate conditions for us as long as possible, and should bring us into contention here. We just need to keep going. Don't want to get held up. Definitely not. Oh my god, fucking Vettel, what's he doing? What's he absolutely doing? Do you see that? What a complete tool. Never stuck behind these guys, can't seem to pass them. And this is not helping our race. Right, we've got past both of them there, good stuff. Right, we've got space now, we've got 7 seconds, so we need to keep on pushing. You see the guys on the wets are falling further and further down. Raikkonen's there out in the soft tyres at the moment. Very, very strange. I think we're pulling the gap down to right. Yeah, we are. We're bringing that gap down, so that's good. Who else? Who are we battling it? Maybe Massa. Like, the guys that are on the wet tyres, they're not the right tyres. We've caught Ocon already there. We're 7 seconds and we've took them. The wet tyres are not the right tyres right now, but they will be soon enough. So that means we're going to have to change onto them, and we're just... So it's another pit stop, and we're going to have to just try and create a big enough gap so that when we do pit, we're not going to come out behind all these guys in the wet. So we're currently... Just need to keep on pushing and see what we can do. That's it, really. You see, for start, we could do a safety car would help for starting massively. Don't quite know what a safety car would do for us, but we're bringing that gap down now to Raikkonen. You can see Raikkonen's still out on the wet tyre. Look, we're the only guy in the 126. Look, we're in the 120s. Last lap we did a 126.5. Everyone else is... I mean, they're all on the rank. They've risked it. I mean, they didn't want to make an extra stop there, but we decided to do it. Again, I split the cars. I put Van Dorn straight onto the wets. Maybe if I'd put him onto the intermediates, he could have made up some time. But we'll never know. 31 laps to go. We're currently up in 6th. If we had to pit right now, we would come out. No, we wouldn't even be in the points, would we? But there's this guys behind us in the dry tyres that also have to pit. Yeah, so we would be in the points. We're doing alright at the moment. Last lap, what's it going to be? A 126.5, so just a bit slower than the last lap, so we're doing alright. We're up in 2nd. This is fucking mental. Kimi now's just pitted, he's put on the wets, but I think we're still on the faster tyre at the moment. But it is getting wet. I think it's time getting for the wets now. We're about to lap Van Dorn, which is absolutely crazy. It's going to be time for the wet tyres soon, and I think we're going to pit this lap and put them on. When we come out the pits, oh my god, we could actually be getting a podium here. Oh my, it wouldn't click there, pit, and I wanted to pit. I think that's going to cost me. I don't know if he's going to pit in time. That's a joke. Did you see that? I don't know, and I don't have the arrow on, but I wanted to pit there and he wouldn't do it. Oh, I've missed the pits. So I'm going to have to do another lap. That's an absolute joke. That is an absolute joke. That's cost me. I was clicking pit and it wouldn't work. Unless that actually helps me and we go faster. Well, we're bringing the gap to Raikkonen down, but I did want to change. Make no mistake about it. I really wanted to change onto the intermediate, the wets there, but it wouldn't let me. But who knows? It might actually be a good thing because we appear to still be going faster. But either way, I'm still going to change this lap. Because you can see, look at that. There's more water on track now, so we definitely have to change. But who knows? That might actually benefit me. Like we're catching Kimi here. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And now we're pitting. Maybe we should have stayed out, I don't know. But we'll pit anyway, just to be on the safe side. That way we're all on the same tyres. And just don't fuck up here, man. Come on. I don't know if we're going to beat Ricciardo, but it's going to be touch and go. We'll definitely beat Perez out if we do not have a mistake in the pits. And we're stuck in the pit. Oh, it's a 7.8. It's not like... we've got... No, I think we're going to beat Ricciardo, aren't we? Yeah. Carlos going very slow. And we've done it. Happy days. We've come out in 2nd. This is absolutely fantastic. Oh, fuck. Look at that. Engine mode. We're minus 1.8 on the fuel. Right, we've got that turned down now, so we need to... Van Dorm, I don't really know what Van Dorm can do at this stage. Just keep pushing. Van Dorm really needs a safety car. Alonso's actually doing alright. 18 seconds off of Kimi. Our wet tyres are a lot fresher than the guys around us. Kimi though recently just pitted, but Ricardo's are not as fresh, neither is Verstappen's. It's looking like we could get a really good position here, man. Really looking toasty for us. Still in second, we're not really bringing the gap down, not a lot we can do, just these conditions are absolutely mental now. It's definitely the wet tyre conditions here. We got Hamlin is doing in 15th. Championship leader not having it his own way here. I can't believe we're in second. I mean, there is a very good chance we're going to get a podium. We've got for Ricardo's about 9 seconds behind us, and then you've got Perez a further 17 off us, so things are looking pretty good here. What was the last lap times like? We did a 1:31.2, Perez a 1:31.3, Ricardo 1:31.8. So Kimi is faster than us at the moment, but the rest of us are still pretty. Our pace is decent compared to everyone behind us. So let's just keep this up, and hopefully we can do alright here. We've got the fuel and medium. It is coming down, so I don't think that'll be an issue. We just won't really be able to put the engine mode in attack. Apart from that though, we should be alright. It's looking decent for us. And it looks like the end of the rain could be coming. Now what do we do? See, when the rain comes to an end, like when the rain's stopping, do we go straight from the inters? I mean, do we go straight from wets to dry, or do we go in the inters first? I don't know. Part of me thinks because we're alone. Saying that, like, I'm thinking we're Alonso, should we just play it safe? Or should I'm thinking Van Dorm is playing it safe, actually putting inters on and trying to make up time? Because I don't know, fucking not got a clue, really do not have a clue here. So we'll just have to wait, see what happens. Although, there's a few guys on the track, man, there's a few of these guys that I think their wet tyres are going to go off, and they're going to have to pit before it actually gets time for the intermediate, so those guys are probably fucked. So who knows, maybe Van Dorm is not out of this race just yet. But anyway, yep. Right, time for a commercial break, aka I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea. But we'll let it run for the advertisements and shit, and I should be back before there's any damage, so we'll let it continue. But you know what, we're looking alright, we're looking good. Alright man, so we're back and we're still in second. Happy days. What else has happened? Not a lot. I think everyone's still out on the wet tyres. Hamilton's just moved up past Ericsson. Look, I feel bad for Van Dorn. He's way down in ninth. We should have let Button would have relished these conditions. Like, imagine if we had Button on. We could have been looking at maybe a double podium or something. I don't know. When will it be time for intermediates? I'm trying to... I think we'll do one more lap maybe. One more lap with Van Dorn, then pit for the inters perhaps? Ah shit, now we're having to let past Bottas here, which is not good. I think we're going to pit this lap and put on the inters, and we'll see what can happen. Ah, this is not good. We're having to let all the all the cars that are lapping us through, and it's just costing us a lot of time. I don't know if we can still achieve a result here with Van Dorn, but we're going to try. We'll give it our all. But yeah, you could definitely... Oh, there's people in the pits, Ericsson and Palmer, and they're coming out in wets. Strange decision, they're coming out in wets. Definitely don't think that's the right call, but... I mean, we will see. I think maybe I've made the wrong call, I don't know, with Van Dorn, but I thought we'd take a risk with it, but... Unless they don't plan on putting on intermediates, then I guess it's fine, but... I think it won't be time for intermediates soon enough. But we'll see what they do. And it's a 7.8 pit stop there for Van Dorn. Alonso's tyres, we better actually push now, just. We'll put Alonso down to low here and see what we can do with these, and then we'll push with these tyres, and we'll just try our best with Van Dorn and see if we can try and come back at people. But Hamilton's also pitting, he's also put on the intermediate, so interesting. I need to pit for wets. What the hell am I doing out here on slicks? You're not on slicks, you donut, you're on intermediates, so stop panicking. Grosjean's pitting for inters. Fairline's in the pits, he could be putting on inters as well. So it looks like, yeah, everyone's fucking got the same idea actually, so it's not really... It wasn't really a master plan, it's kind of just... Everyone's copying us, so... What we're going to do with Fernando, I mean, the win's potentially on if we do risk it, but I can't see us getting... Oh, no, we're going to pit for inters here. I mean, our wets, we didn't even get to the stage where it'll be dry, so there is no point really. So we're going to pit Fernando this lap, I think. We're catching Kimi, I don't quite know. Not really. I want to pit for fresh. Alright, we're pitting you now, Alonso. We're pitting you. I think I've left this too late again. Have I fucked up again? See if I have, that's absolutely crazy. Or is he going to make it? No, I haven't, so we've fucked up another lap. Although I don't know if it's right. I think it still might be wet tyres at the moment. But Ricciardo's pitted, so we'll see what he does, and... I don't know. Have we made a bit of an error here? Ricciardo's come in, he's put on the inters. He's not out the pits yet, he is out the pits now, so we'll see what kind of lap times he's doing, but let's compare Van Dorn. Van Dorn was 165, so Van Dorn is still losing pace, and he's on fresh inters compared to Raikkonen's wets. So, I don't think, it will be intermediates either the next lap or the lap after, but I don't think by staying out an extra lap with Alonso, I don't think it's actually going to cost us too much, because the wet tyres still seem to be doing pretty good at this moment in time, so don't need to worry too much about it. You see, actually, Ricciardo's dropping further back now, so. And Alonso is now going to pit this lap, so we'll see what he can do here. We need a good pit stop. Don't fuck it up, guys. Please. 7.9, that's not bad. We come out, we're going to get overtaken by Bottas, unfortunately, but we're out now. We can afford to push on these inters because we won't be on them that long. And we'll go back to medium on the engine mode. Ah, fuck, we got overtaken by Perez as well. I didn't even see him there. So, currently down in 4th, albeit they will have to pit. I mean, it's going to be another, what, 6 laps at least before it's dry. I don't think they're not getting 6 laps on those wets. Alonso's complaining he wants to get the car on wets. No chance, mate. Just got to stay out now and hope for the best. But Alonso does seem to be still losing time here to Raikkonen, which is not good. Did we pit too early? We seem to be dropping time now. It's Stroll's coming up behind us. Oh, come on, Fernando. So we keep falling off. Like, you see the time up there. 44, 41, 42. Basically, when we start actually taking time off Kimi, that's when you'll know that it's the crossover time that it's time to put the inters on. So it's 44 point, yeah, we've got the boost on at the moment. So we'll see 43.8, 43.7. It's going to go back up, I think. Is it time for it? It's 43 point, I think it's roughly right about now. I think it could go either way. More blue flags here, so we have to get past him. 43.5. Still 43.5. Is Kimi going to stay out much longer? He stayed out a game. We've got Hulkenberg in the pits. He's put on inters. Anybody going to put on wets? Anybody going to risk it? Someone else in the pits. Ericsson. Most people are now putting on inters. We're bringing the gap down now to Kimi, so it looks like it is definitely time here for the wets. And as I say that, Perez peels into the pit stop, so it looks like he may be making a stop now, and I think he'll be putting on he puts on the inters, yeah, so more or less everyone's on the inters. Now we've overtaken Stroll, who stayed out. Stroll stayed out in the wets, and is there a chance we could get Kimi here? Kimi stayed out. Can we actually push and try and get Kimi? Or is it just not going to happen? Gap's at, what, 41? We'll see. I don't think it will happen, but, I mean, you never know. Hold on. If Kimi doesn't pit this lap, which I don't see why he wouldn't, to be honest, but if Kimi stays out one more lap, and he's not going to, he's pitting, so there goes the hope of us potentially getting a win gone, but we're still in a great position here, so let's not panic too much. We're doing alright, we're doing good. We've got this blue flag car though that we need to get the way. We've got about an 11-second advantage over Ricciardo, and then Bottas, who's just behind him, so I mean the podium is definitely not secure. Make no mistake about it, the podium is not ours by any means, but we're going to keep on pushing here, and hopefully we can get it. And Bottas has just got past Ricciardo, which is not good. And I'm pretty sure he will start to take time out of us, and that is not what we wanted. Currently 21.7 seconds behind Kimi. The gap between us and Bottas is 11.5. 11.2, so Bottas is pulling it down a little bit, not that much. We're looking good here. Let's not panic. We can definitely get a good result out of this. If not a podium, even if we can get 4th or 5th, it would still be solid points. But I'm not giving up on that podium just yet. Both the Williams now are in the pits. They're the only cars out on the wet, and they put on dry tyres. So Williams definitely having a go for it here. Stroll's put on mediums and Massa's put on softs. I don't know if that's brave or suicidal. I can't quite make up my mind. I certainly don't think that is the right choice, though. I mean, I think they've fucked up there. I wouldn't have done it, I'll be honest. I mean, I just don't see why they would think that was a good idea. but they've done it. So, you know, it is what it is. They're currently 10th and 11th, and they're actually lapping alright, actually, I think they are. No, they're not, they're dropping off, so. Yeah, they're dropping off kind of big time here. Hamilton now just gets past Massa, so I don't think that's going to work out for them. I know they won't have to pit when the track does get drier, but I think you lose a lot more time by doing that. So we're currently 24 seconds behind Kimi. Bottas has almost got the gap now down to under 10 seconds. Good news is we're keeping relatively the same pace as, what's his face, Ricciardo. So, I mean, it looks like we might lose second place here to Bottas, but I am quite confident that we actually may be able to get a podium. I think we can actually defend third from Ricciardo because his pace at the moment is not that great, but albeit he could always, you know, up it towards the end. Who knows how we'll get on in the dry once we get to that stage. I mean, they may have more pace than us. We don't know right now, but I think we've got to take risks here. I think with Van Dorn, we're going to make a stop with Van Dorn right about now. Ah, fuck, I've just missed the pit. You bastard, you bastard. I missed the pit lane, for fuck's sake. Right. Right, so here we go. We're putting on, put on the softs. Oh wait, yeah, the softs will be fine. Softs will be fine. And with Fernando, when will we make the switch over with him? Don't quite think it's this lap, but I might make it the next lap. Might come in the next lap and put on the soft tyres. We're currently going green. Most people are going green at the moment. Stroll is still losing a bit of time, but it's not as much as it was at one stage. So, I mean, it's definitely not the right time to put on the sauce, but I don't think it's far away. It's definitely not far away. I guess we'll leave Alonso out for one more lap, though I don't think we're going to put on the softs just yet. Could it be the next lap, though? It could be. We're putting on Van Dorn, so he's going to be the guinea pig, really. We'll see what kind of lap times he can do. And there you go, there's Hamilton going fastest, so it shows you that the track is getting drier. I don't know how Van Dorn's so far behind here. This is actually depressing. He wants to pit for intermediates. So it doesn't look like the track is dry just yet. Vettel's just went fastest. How was Stroll doing on the mediums? Let's have a quick look. He's actually not dropping that much time anymore. I think it might be time now to pit. I don't have a lot of time here to make my decision. Am I going to pit here? Am I going to not pit? We're going to pit this lap. Fuck it, I'm going to be brave. We're going to pit this lap. I don't know if this will work, guys. I'm being perfectly honest. This could be a failure. It could well be a failure, but I'm going to risk it. I'm not actually, because once again, I wanted to pit and the game didn't pit for me. So, although I must admit, I've been pretty lucky so far this race. I think there's twice I've wanted to pit and it hasn't did it. But maybe this time my luck's ran out. Still no one seems to be pitting, so I just think there was potential for us to actually make up ground there on Kimi and try and get further in front of Bottas and Ricciardo if we had a pit it, but unfortunately we didn't. Lots of purple sectors going in there, so you can definitely tell the track is drying out. And we're going to pit this lap for sure. Now, have I pit it too early? We're about to see. Has this risk paid off? Please, a good stop. Don't fuck anything up in the tyres, whatever you do. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Right, we're coming out, we came out in 4th, I think. Can we beat Perez out? Can we beat Perez out? No, we can't. So we're behind Perez, right. So it's just a matter to see what can we do here. Let's have a look. We're going to go on attack and high, and let's just push to the end here, and hopefully, man, we've made the right decision. I think we have. I think things are looking pretty good here. 45.2 off. I think it's touch and go at the moment. Oh, come on, yes, pass him. Great, great stuff. We're going to go on overtake now and see if we can close this gap down. Van Dorn there just hit the fastest lap of the race, so I think it's fair to say that it's now time for the dry tyres. Still, a lot of the intermediate people though are not pitting, so I'm not going to complain. The longer they want to stay out, that'll help us. We've got the gap from Kimi, it's down at 44 seconds. And surely Kimi's going to pit this lap. I hope he doesn't, but I think he will. I mean, fucking stay out, Kimi, please. I'm begging you. I'm absolutely begging you. What? I think Kimi... Yes, he has. Kimi Räikkönen has stayed out for another lap. I don't think that's the right decision, but it appears that we're losing time. I think it's because we're stuck behind Ricciardo here, who's stuck behind Bottas. These two just squabbling at the moment. And look at that, Alonso going purple, purple. Gonna go down the inside, and they're both pitting now, so yeah, it looks like... Eat my dust, Nico, so Van Dorn's moved up a position. We'll just keep attacking here. We've got Vettel in the pits, Van Stappen in the pits. Räikkönen is currently 30. Räikkönen must pit this lap. He's surely pitting this lap, isn't he? Is he? He is, yeah. So unfortunately, yeah, he does pit. So I think the fairy tale of us winning this Grand Prix is officially out the window. He's had a good stop, so there's nothing now that can stop Räikkönen from winning this race. He's going to comfortably beat us at the pits. Not even no contest really. So there you go, Räikkönen back into the lead, and he's going to win. But things are looking great, man. Looks like we could get a second place, and that will be absolutely fantastic. I cannot complain at all with that if that's what we end up getting. So all we need to do now is just run this down to the flag, and Bottas is beginning to put in fast sectors behind us. So we'll see, we've currently got like a 13.7 second gap. I'm hoping we can maintain that, but you never know. You never know. Look at Bottas, those purple sectors, man, they are pretty damn scary. We've just put a purple sector in ourselves, but... 17 seconds now off of Kimi Räikkönen. Bottas has got the gap now down to under 13 seconds. So Bottas really beginning to come at us here. We'll keep a wee eye on Valtteri just in case he does catch us. But only 4 laps to go. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. Vettel's also lapping fast, but at the moment we're looking pretty good. The gap's down to 12.2, but still not really any danger to us at the moment. And there's quite a few lap cars as well in between us, so I think we might be alright here. Yeah, these lap cars giving Bottas problems at the moment. 11.4. He is closing, but not enough. 10.3 now, just a lap and a half to go. We're moments away from what would be an epic result. All we need to do is hold on. There's going to be no more rain. Right, Bottas is catching us, but not enough. He's got the gap under 10 seconds, but we're going to be able to see out this epic result here. .6, 9.5. I think this win will actually put Raikkonen back in front in the Drivers' Championship. Hamilton did overtake him in the last race, but this win will take Raikkonen back to the top of the standings. Van Dorn's getting overlapped now, unfortunately. It just didn't work out for him, but I'm looking at the positives. Van Dorn, next race, he'll be feeling better. He will not have that virus, that fever that he's currently got, and then he'll have 4 more races to prove himself. So I think that's fair, what we're going to do with Van Dorn. He's going to have 4 more races to prove that he deserves the chance or whatever, the opportunity to compete here in the McLaren. Kimi Räikkönen wins the Grand Prix. He's currently 22 seconds. Oh my god, look at that. Bottas has got the gap down to 6.5, but we're going to be able to hold on. Fernando Alonso comes round the last corner and takes second place in the Russian Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso securing that podium position. What a result for Alonso. What a result for McLaren here in the 4th race of the season. Not many people would have predicted this, especially after the atrocious qualifying session, but anything can happen in these rain affected races, and today goes and proves that. Absolutely fantastic. 18 points for Fernando, and that will move him considerably higher up in the Drivers' Championship, which might also move a McLaren up, although I'm not too sure. I think Williams and Force India were quite far in front, plus they have scored decent points here themselves. But let's go and see here. So Alonso making, many stops did we make? 4 stops. And we had Ericsson making 5, he made the most. Sainz made none, but unfortunately that's because he crashed out. Let's check please. Risk of rule break is low. No rules broken, thank God for that, man. Imagine we got a podium, they stole it away from us. There you go. Alonso on the podium. 2 flying fins on the podium. Maurizio Avrabafini for Scuderia Toro Rosso. They're picking up the team trophy for being the principal and all that shit. But what a race, man. 2nd place. I'm delighted with that, man. Could not have asked for any better. Really couldn't have. So happy with that. And then you see, like I said, Raikkonen does take the lead again in the Drivers' Championship. He is 16 points in front of Lewis Hamilton and 20 in front of his teammate Sebastian Vettel. But Alonso there, the big mover, moves up to 6th place, 30 points. So yeah, great for Alonso. Van Dorn, who didn't score, is down in 13th. So Van Dorn scored points in the first race of the season. Since then, is yet to score, but we'll have to give him a break. I mean, he was unlucky in the 2nd race, finished 11th in the last 2 races. He has been a bit under the weather, but from this point out, we'll definitely be wanting Van Dorn to try and match what Alonso's doing, or else we might have to show him the door, or at least demote him back down to the test driver role. But absolutely fantastic there, man. What a result. And after that race, unfortunately, Stoffel Van Dorn has lost a bit more morale as well, so not great for him. His driving stats have increased a little bit, as have Alonso's there, so good so far. Alonso's got a new unlock. Level 2 is the sweetest spots, the green. Okay, so we're level 2, so that's good. The chairman's happy, his morale's went up. And we made 2.1 million, nearly 2.2 there for that race again, so we're making lots of money, which is always good. Money, yeah, we're making money, man, so that's a major part of this game here. And that's it for this part then. As we're talking about that, let's save it. And yeah, what a result that was, man. Going into Russia, when I seen it was raining, I was excited. I thought we could do something good here. I thought we could get high points. I didn't know we could get a podium, but you know what I mean, there was a chance. We do well in the rain. Alonso's good in the rain. I think our McLaren car is good in the rain due to the good chassis, which helps. But after qualifying 17th and 18th, you know, I did think we were going to struggle. And then we did not get the greatest start in the race. You know, we didn't make up many places. So I thought, fuck. You know what I mean? What a chance, what an opportunity in the rain. We're not going to take advantage yet. But in the end, we did. So, I mean, I'm absolutely delighted with that. And I cannot complain. We go into the next race, which is in 17 days. So we've got about 2.5 weeks off. We'll have lots of time to improve the car. We'll improve reliability. And, yeah, Van Dorn should be back to 100% for then. I'm looking forward to getting into that race, albeit I know it's going to be dry, so let's not get carried away. It's not like we're going to go there looking for a win or a podium, but I don't see why we can't go there and try and get one of the cars or even both of the cars in the points. That's going to be the aim, guys. So please come back in the next episode and see how we got on at the Portuguese Grand Prix. But until then, I've been Son of Scotland 90. This is the Motorsport Manager 2017 McLaren Honda Career Mode Series. And until then, peace.